How to move out of poverty and live your best life. Have you ever lived in poverty? If you haven't, then it's going to be difficult for you to relate. In America, if you ask a homeless person about poverty, they'll tell you, just so I have my own apartment and not live on the streets or move shelter to shelter. Another person might say, just so I can afford to feed my family at least 3 meals a day. Someone else might say, just so I can wear clean clothing. If you haven't experienced poverty, then you wouldn't know how it feels to be able to satisfy the basic needs of humans, or how your background affects you. For anyone who does not want to live this life forever, they'll always find a way to escape. We are sharing this with you the best way you can escape poverty. Kindly subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video and let's dive in. Point 1. Education is one of the best ways to escape poverty. Research and study. The more you learn about things, the better, and if you know less, then you are going to remain in poverty. Point 2. Are you able to sell? Learning to sell will get you ahead of poverty. There is no limit to selling. Our whole human existence has to do with being able to buy or sell. Market yourself and share a skill or two. That will get you out of poverty if you have a great product. Point 3. Don't just study academic work at school. Learn about the financial market, investment, and how to make money. This will help you be able to identify what is best for you and what can move you out of poverty. Educate yourself on real-life issues and you'll one day be ahead of poverty by setting yourself up to succeed in life. By God's grace, you will be in charge of your financial destiny. Point 4. Learn a skill and develop yourself. By learning a skill, you are moving yourself out of poverty. Develop a skill that you can sell and also that people are willing to pay for. Add value to yourself and you will see your life grow from where you were to where you want to be. Point 5. You will not be handed a golden platter. Nothing is handed to anyone anymore. If you disagree, check with the millionaires. Most of them put their children through good education, on the job, or business training that will make their children travel the ladder of success. So work hard, because hard work will never kill you, as said by Chaplain P.O. Mensah. Just because you are coming out of poverty does not mean everything must be handed to you. It may take starting from a job you dislike and rising through the ranks. Give life your best and rise out of poverty. Point 6. Feed your mind with positivity. Your friends, social media, and other certain individuals can sway your mind and let you invest time and money in ideas that will not benefit you. They can actually make you buy more things than you initially intended to buy. We are human and so our minds can be swayed. However, you can also take control of your mind. Take up activities that are beneficial to you and your family. You were born into poverty, yes, but do you want to raise your children in poverty as well? Change your mindset and feed your brain right and you will succeed in life. Point 7. When offering services, give it your best. Everyone might be doing the same thing as you. If you want to have repeat customers, then treat them well. We all love and remember those who have been kind to us. The same way your boss will also remember you if you are doing your best for their business to succeed. Avoid mediocrity, be a professional, and build bridges. Point 8. Find community resources. Build networks with churches, nonprofit organizations, and companies in your communities. They may have programs you can tap into that will improve your skills. It is an opportunity for you to also give back. And the more you give, the more you get. There are a lot of resources in the community that you can tap into and get out of poverty. Do the work and move your life to the next level. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe and we'll see you on our next video. Bye-bye. 7 reasons why you are richer than you think. Some people quit their jobs to spend more time with their family and friends, and that makes them happy. This means being rich is defined differently from person to person and is also subjective. Let's talk about some basic and universal rules about being rich. Before we do that, please subscribe to our channel, hit the notifications bell, and give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to share with a family member or a friend. Alright, let's dive into 1. Point 1. If you are able to live comfortably on a budget, then you are doing just fine. The universal rule of money is to spend way less than you earn. It might seem easy to do that, but most people are living on paycheck to paycheck. Point 2. If you are able to save money monthly, then you are doing way better than most Americans. Point 3. These days, the retirement age is moving from 65 plus. Retiring early means you are able to live on your retirement funds. However, if you are able to retire whenever you want, that is luxury. Point 4. Learn to control your finances, and you will not find yourself stuck in jobs and places you do not want to be. When you are in a good place financially, you will not feel stuck. Doors will be open to you if you are in control of your finances. Point 5. Keeping a lot of money you make is what determines your wealth, but not how much money you make. If you make a lot of money but pay it all out as debt, then you are pretty much not wealthy. Point 6. Are you making more money than you spend on bills? If you are able to make more money than you are spending on bills, then you can live lavishly. Most Americans have student loan debts, and that affects how you are able to save at the end of the month. If you have less bills and can save up some of the money you earn, then you are pretty rich. Point 7. The good old Bible says in Proverbs chapter 6 verses 6 through 11, "Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. Ants have no commander, no leader or ruler, but they store up food in the summer and gather their supplies at harvest." This just means work hard and save up. That way you are out of work during retirement. You'll have a cushion to put your head on. Leave a comment below and let us know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you always. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed already, and we'll see you again shortly in our next video. Nine things poor people waste money on. Welcome to Change Factor series. You might get offended by the content in this video, but the goal of Change Factor series is to help you move forward financially and use your hard-earned money wisely. If you still have not subscribed yet, then go ahead and hit on the subscribe button. Share the video with a friend or a family member who might be wasting money. Now let's get to 9 things that poor people waste money on. That keeps them farther away from achieving their goals and purpose in life. Point 1. Having fun at the club. It feels nice to go out and throw money away at the club, only to wake up the next morning usually with a hangover. You might feel like you are having fun, but this fun is short-lived, and you will be better off investing the money rather than saving up month by month in order to throw away at the club. Point 2. Wasting food. Sometimes you go to the shop to buy food you think you need. However, think about the many vegetables you throw away because they've been sitting in your freezer and you never used them. Rather than buying food daily, just make sure that you are consuming what you have in your freezer and save money. That way you don't go poor. There is no need to compete with people on how much food you have in your fridge. On average, most people throw about $15,000 plus of food per year. Point 3. Smoking. Usually when people smoke, they are also likely to indulge in other vices like vaping. Not smoking could save you almost $2,500 per year. Smoking for 10 years could cost you about $25,000. This means you've been working so hard to earn money just to smoke. Smoking is making manufacturers rich whilst the buyers get broke. Point 4. Credit cards can take away your freedom of touching money you have worked hard for. Credit card must be used as a temporary financial relief from hardship, but some people use credit cards as though their lives depend on it. So do not max out credit cards if you are poor. Find work and live within your means.